Whew! Well, howdy everybody! Happy Friday. Anthony! RNA! Hello, hello, hello! How is it? Whoop! How's it going, everybody? Say purple flame, purple flame. Yeah, look, it's back! It's back at last, new and improved. Got some new Fishman pickups put in this thing. It hasn't been any videos. I haven't had the guitar for about a little over a month now, I think. Actually, and how's the volume sounding? Hey, Ben. I'll actually be on Ben's channel on Sunday, doing a live stream with him. So be sure to check that out. Do I still have my Acacia SIG? I do. It's actually at Acacia right now. I sent this one and the Acacia to Acacia to have Fishman pickups, and I'm changing the Acacia to a hum single versus the 3 single coils and the mini humbucker. Like Acacia, no, he returned it. Time to hook up the Marshall. Volume sounds good. Awesome! What is it? Yeah, Mendoza01. Cool your jets, homie. What do you think of the Jimmy Page telly? I didn't get to see it at NAMM. I would have known one of their guitars. Well, you can think whatever you want, but you don't get to be a jerk. The Jimmy Page telly, I love it. I mean, obviously being a Jimmy Page fan, I think it's really, really cool. But it's, they're so expensive. And then I think the other one's a Mexi, right? And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I didn't get to see them at NAMM. I didn't go into Fender. Quinn, someone went to time out. Do a rockstar stage move. Should I forever? Hey, Joe the Hater. What's up, man? Did anything stick out to you at NAMM that you were excited about? Yeah, there were a few things. One of the things was Dan Electro released a pedal that is basically like what Jimmy Page used on the first Zeppelin album. It's called the Breakup Box, and I love it. And they are. I'm doing a big. A lot of you guys might know I'm doing a big pedal board project, and they were. I was like, I really want one of those on my board, and they were nice enough to send me one of the the handmade like prototype versions that they had, just so I could get it on the board. And then they're gonna send me the production model and some stuff to give away to you guys as well. Then the Revv D20, I think that's like a game changer amp. I was out there a few days before NAMM doing some videos with Revv for it, so I think they'll be releasing those before too long. And I thought, since we were talking about Acacia, I thought that their carbon fiber top guitar that Acacia had, I thought that was really, really cool. It seemed to get a lot of attention. Fight of destruction. You want to win? Yeah, I'll let you guys know when all that stuff is going on. Scott! What's up, buddy? Thoughts on the G4? I really like the G4 pedal. I actually prefer the G4 over the G3. I think if you're more of a rock guy like me, I think you will favor the G4. It's a thicker, looser sounding pedal. And the G3, I put both of them on my board. And I don't know how much necessarily I would use the G3, because I think I'd use the G4 a lot more. But I was like, you know what? The G3 could be good, because sometimes you want that tighter, aggressive sound. But yeah, I personally prefer the G4 over the G3. Like a G6? Yeah, they're not there yet. Get the Jeff for G4's team. The Firehawk effects. I'm not sure what that is. The OCD Drive. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. I can't remember who makes that. Guitar Hack! Guitar Hack! Robert, do you think I could get up to like slash gain territory with distortion pedal on the Origin? Oh, absolutely. Best pickups for Epiphones. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I've been for the past year really digging. I just put Fishman Fluence pickups in here, and I've had them in my Acacia for like a year now, and I just became an artist of theirs. So I'm not trying to like trick anybody, but yeah, I really, really dug the pickups. Napster of puppets. Did you bring your guitar to the bathroom with you? Of course. Why wouldn't I? This was the first NAMM, though. Like the reason why I sent this guitar out there was to get the pickups put in it, but also I got to actually have my own guitar that I was playing at NAMM for the first time. The GE 200 by Moore. What do you think? I don't know what that is, unfortunately. Getting the Fluence Tele pickups next week. Nice. I actually have them in a guitar. It's not my guitar, but I'm borrowing. I'm gonna do a video on them, and the guys at Bruton are letting me keep the guitar a little bit longer, and that way I can use it in the video. Oh, Clarence, thank you so much, dude, for the super chat. Any experience with Axe Effects? A buddy wants to get one and thought I would ask your opinion. Yeah, man, I have an Axe Effects 2 XL, so it's a little bit outdated at this point, but it, I think it's amazing. That's what you hear me through when I'm doing the live streams. I'm almost always using the Axe Effects. I do think that my amps sound a little bit better, but I do think that the Axe Effects sounds fantastic. Namthrax. Dude, everybody got Namthrax. I was talking to Fluff and Ola. Like, we all had it. Yeah. So here, Clarence, I'll let you hear this. So this is the Vola into the Axe. This is the patch that I made. So I'll let you hear what it sounds like real quick. Get the lava guitar. So yeah, so I'll let you hear. So this is the Axe tone that you're hearing. Hopefully it comes through okay. There you go. I have never played a Firebird though. I think they look cool, but yeah, I've never played one. I saw stuff and then I lost it. Let's drink more beer. Oh yeah, you didn't get it. Oh sure thing, Clarence. Yeah. So like I said, so that was the Axe, and I think it sounds great. Um, but yeah, so like I said, I'll have my Acacia back here before too long. I'm just waiting. So like on this one, I have should have got a black one, but whatever. It's the back of the guitar. Who's looking at that? So this is the battery essentially for the pickups. Joe, what do you know? Something about a vlog. What were you guys? Someone asking about a vlog? Your opinion on basic setup for guitar vlogs, camera, interface, etc. John, it depends on what kind of vlog you're wanting. You know, if it's just you kind of sitting in a room talking to a camera, you don't really need like too much crazy stuff. If you're talking about basically like vlogging, like you're traveling and stuff like that, you might want to get like a camcorder, an actual camcorder. That way it can autofocus and stuff like that. When I do it, I just use like stuff like this. I use a DSLR, which is hooked up, which means my battery's probably dead. And then a shotgun mic on it. So this will more than get the job done. I guess sucks. Sorry, the audio is probably terrible. Thoughts on Epiphone Les Paul? You know, I had an Epiphone Les Paul for a long time, and it was great. You know, I sold it to a friend of mine years and years ago now, but I was looking at those Jared James Nichols SIG guitars. Oh, dude, Gary, thank you so much, man. I picked up my 1992 RG550 the other day, starting the refinish on it. Dude, first of all, thank you for the super chat, and congrats, man. I'm not like a huge Ibanez guy, but that late 80s, early 90s RG550, that's the Ibanez I want. What color did you get it in? I always wanted a maple-necked Road Flare red, but the desert yellow is really, really cool too. I'd take any of them. I just want one. What's your band name? I'm currently not really in a band, to be honest. Ever played a Harley Benton? Yeah, they sent me one. and I reviewed it. And then my wife had a friend who was really interested in starting to play guitar, and he was going to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. So I just gave him that guitar, for him to start on. I did see the Kramer booth very briefly because I did go into Gibson just to see my buddy's guitar. And it looked really, really cool. The one Kramer I picked up, though, was like crazy heavy. So I don't know if that's like a on purpose kind of thing. But yeah, I was really, really surprised at, how boat anchory it was. Thoughts on the old man guitar? What's up, buddy? Thoughts on the PRS SE? I played quite a few of those that were very, very nice. My friend of mine has 3 or 4 of them. Like the Les Paul style one, and then the double cutaway. Lionheart. How do you find a good repair or tech shop? Man, that's unfortunately tough. Do I prefer rosewood or maple? I prefer, and not for like any kind of like tonal purposes at all. I just prefer the look of maple. Like if you look at the back of this neck, can you see it? It's a really, really nice bird's eye maple neck on it. The new Marshall JCM combos look cool. Yeah, like the 20-watt plexi head thing really had me interested in it. I was really, really checking those out. I'm still a bigger fan of Charvel's. Hey, yo, you know. Charvel's the way to go. So what guitar do you guys want me to switch to? Down. Charvel. Lava guitar. All right, Charvel wins. Say goodbye to the Vola. I want to put new pickups in this thing, but I just don't know what to put in it. Because I'll have Fishmans and 3 guitars, and I think that's pretty good. And I got to figure out what I want to go in here in this thing, because these pickups are just a little bit too hot for my taste. I shouldn't say too hot; they're too compressed. The way that they're hot, I don't like. Did you have too much sugar before the stream? No, but I did forget my Starbucks espresso thing downstairs. Favorite technique to use, and do you still give lessons? Right now I'm currently not offering lessons, but my favorite technique thing to do, I just like that combination of picking and legato. That's just something I really, really like the sound of that. Was it? There you go. So, and possibly we got all kinds of stuff going on outside of YouTube. Might be moving, might not. We just gotta. Only time will tell. It's the sound of freedom. What do you think? Should do a free lesson? Oh yeah, I should do. Oh yeah, I'll do that, man. I'll do some kind of giveaway at some point. What do you think of Fender? I think Fender's great. I own. We have a Fender Strat. We have the Fender Tele. I've owned other Fenders. Not sure exactly how many more Fenders I'll get. I mean, like I said, only time can tell. There is one I want to get. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I think I've been kind of spoiled with some of these other guitars with like the Vola and Acacia and Friedman and stuff like that. Because to me, they're kind of a step above like Fender and stuff like that in those genres, unless you're wanting to go full blown, custom shop kind of deal. See, Hockey Man has arrived. Must not be talking about me. I don't know anything about hockey. Do you like Parkway Drive? I've never listened to them, but I've heard them mentioned a bunch. Why doesn't Fender supply a case with a guitar over $1,000? I don't know. I remember when I bought an American Special, and I think it came in a gig bag. And that guitar was $1,000. Guys, gotta go. You out of here, Sam? Later, buddy. Thank you for tuning in, man. Go to Van Fleet. The Gods. Oh, man, I haven't heard them mentioned in a while. One of the guys who was the guitar player, Ronnie Hughes. What about combo amps? I personally have always been like an amp head kind of guy. But I've been looking more into like a Vox or some kind of like Tweed, like a Deluxe or something. All right, I'll flip it over and let you hear this guitar with some better audio. So if you want to throw out some rifferoonies, go right ahead, and I'll try to play them. I can't remember that part of the solo. I saw Fluff was here, though. I don't know if you're still here, buddy, but thanks for tuning in, man. I don't remember that lick. So he walks up. Ah, that's what it is. I remember it now. Oh. Ah, look, I remember it now. Hey, you're still here, man. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Yeah, Warren D. Martini is like one of my guitar. Well, he's the reason why I love Charvel so much. But that solo is so cool. The way he walks in the. I know the audio is gonna suck here for a second. However it goes. Warren is in fact the man. Trail of Tears. I do not. 12-bar blues equals life. 100% correct. Yo, if you're not bluesing, you good, bro? Apparently, the Marshall they used on those records, they could only track 15 minutes at a time because the amp would overheat. Oh, that's crazy. I did not know that. CC DeVille's, but never wanted to get it fixed the fear of messing up the tone. That sounds like Philix has that Marshall that he runs. Basically, he has the front grill on. It's literally a piece of a grill that he has on there, but I think it's because it gets so hot. I remember him saying. But a CC DeVille lick, I can show you the ultimate CC DeVille lick right here, right now. There you go. There's your ultimate CC DeVille lick. Boom. You just CC DeVille. Eugene's Trick Bag. I won't bother flipping over for the better audio for that one. That's one of those, when someone asks me to play it, I can never remember it. Ah, yep, see? Let's see. Something like that, right? Isn't that it? I know the beginning part's those big A minor. I don't remember. Ah, I can't do it. One day I'll practice it again. Psych, I'm lying to myself. I'll never practice it again. I'll always be that bad at it. Southern Trendkill. Yeah, you know, a lot of the later, like, Reinventing the Steel and Southern Trendkill weren't my favorite Pantera albums. I mean, they have amazing songs on them. I love, like, Revolution Is My Name. Sorry. I'm missing the switch. Some of you guys have heard me tell the story before, but at a show, basically, I broke the switch off my guitar because we were ending a song, and me and the other guitar player were just like, woo! We slid our guitars against each other, and my toggle switch got caught in his strings, broke two of his strings off, broke the pickup selector on my guitar. It was totally worth it, but I've never put another knob on it since I got it fixed, and it's just like a sharp piece of metal, so I have to use my pick to actually switch the positions on the guitar. Dude! Alexander! Dude, thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. What's up, my guy? Still love the videos and good to see you live again. Well, man, thank you so much for watching this stuff and for the super chat. And a new member! Check that out! Gabriel McDermott? Am I saying that correctly, man? Dude, thanks for joining. I appreciate how many of you guys have went over to check out the membership stuff. I haven't, like, promoted it a whole bunch on here yet. I'm going to make a video of it at some point once I have a lot more of the content on there. I know I just posted the how I record video. So there's a lot of content that will be going up there. A lot of members in the house. Yeah, you guys are killing it, man. I have to ask Fluff if you're still here. I have a video idea that I keep forgetting. I need to message you about. It's an honor. You are one of the biggest motivators. Oh, dude, thank you so much, man. What guitar is next? What guitar is next? I sure will. I will, buddy. I'll text you this weekend, man. My wife got a flat tire. The reason why I didn't post a video today is I didn't get to edit anything. My wife was like, calls me on the phone. She's like, "Why did you put air in my tire?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she got to her classes. She's still in college right now, and her car tire was like on 3. I was like, "Yo, that wasn't like that this morning." And so we spent the whole day, you know, needed to get her home, made it to the rental car place, rented a car, drove to the other side of town, to the only place that had the tire that we needed, then drove back over, got the car towed, took it to Walmart, and then they got the tire on there, and, you know, takes like 2 or 3 hours or whatever it is. And finally, that's why originally I was going to do the live stream at 8, and then I made it 8:15, because I was like, yo, I'm not going to make it here in time. Did you get a Friedman Strat? I did not. I don't own those Friedman Strats. I have 2 Friedman Strats here. I'm going to switch to the gold top. People were asking. I know Fluff just got that vintage T, which mine is sitting right here beside me. Seriously, amazing guitar. The demo will be up for that real soon. I did, Ron, I don't know if you're in here, man. A lot of you guys were asking me about the new Friedman NoHo guitars. And I was just talking to the dude, Goldtop Cronus? That's right. That's one of the things I was talking to Acacia about, a Goldtop Cronus. But I was just talking to the guys over at Friedman, and they're going to send me a NoHo as soon as one is available, just to have for a little bit. You like my mustache? You know, I can't grow a very good beard, but in like a week I can grow a mustache. So if you haven't seen the Friedman NoHos, they're very, very cool guitars. I don't know Little Dreamer, unfortunately. So here, I'll flip it over. Good audio again. That way you can stop hearing my bad voice. And just, you know, shout out some riffs, if you dig. Unfortunately, I do not know Bad Motor Scooter. Get on a Bad Motor Scooter and ride! Please, for the love of God, play Metallica for this poor man. I don't know a lot of Metallica. There we go. There's some Metallica. Love it. Oh, come on. There we go. Do you know any Mastodon? I do not. I do not know any Mastodon, I'm afraid. Even though I have a Brent Hines amp. Can I get a shout out? I don't know what that means. Landon24. So on here we have what's called the shout out riff. And you probably know this, you jerk. No, I'm just joking. So Landon wants a shout out. He wants a shout out! Shout out! Shout out! Can't go any higher. Then I always have to play Shout It Out Loud by Kiss. No Eddie Mr. Big. Not that well anymore. I don't remember it. Was it? She's still down. Is that the telephone? Oh no. He ends it down there. Minor 7 flat 5 is what I think that is. I couldn't quit you, baby. Any Beatles? I don't know too much Beatles. I used to know how to do the Tommy Manuel version of Day Tripper. See if I can so do. No, I definitely can't. Any Cream? Shoot ya. But if I gotta do that, I gotta switch it back over to the good audio. Let me get a good woman tone. Alright, here we go. Check this out. Tell me if this is a passable woman tone for your ears. using out. Not gonna lie, this is a pretty cool stream. Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, someone was saying roll it. So you think the tone knob was down a little bit too much? It might have been. In my dreams, it's still the same. Your love is gone. Let's see if I... Man, you want to play that on a Les Paul, though? How in the world? There's no way I'll ever be able to play it. Let's do it right now. All right, In My Dreams solo. Let's see if I can... Sorry, not gonna happen. I definitely do not have enough distortion with these P90s right now. Steve S. For your tip cup, Mr. Baker. Dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, dude. I'll offer my services in your personal servant for life just to play that Les Paul one time. You know what's funny? Oh, I'm like, where's my other Les Paul? The KM. Hold on. Ugh. Hello, KM. Right here. Hope I don't forget that it's there and knock it over. So the KM, I actually prefer this neck on this Les Paul more than the KM. So we'll switch them. You've heard this one for a little bit, and it's funny. Every time I play this guitar, like I think this guitar sounds incredible. I think it sounds amazing, and I'm always just like, oh, you know what? It sounds better than the KM. And then I plug the KM in, and I'm just like, hold on. Like I don't know. They're just too different. You know, they're nothing alike. But don't knock it over. I know. Well, luckily the '70s ones have a volute, so a little bit stronger neck joint. But yeah, so let me show you the KM real quick. Maybe, baby. See, it just happened. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. This guitar sound real good. So here, I'll flip it over again to the better audio.